Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera video where we are going to be looking at the Start Dash banner, which is going to be dropping to Global Opera on March 25th. Now in this banner, we are going to be seeing a rework for one of the characters and then LD boards for all three of the characters alongside with the Crystal level 80 for them. Now the one that's going to be getting a small rework is going to be Squall with his skill 1 and his skill 2. And then everybody else will be getting their LD boards, which will make their LD abilities much more powerful. So we're going to talk about all that in this video so that you have a better understanding as to what changes are happening to all three of these characters, because I know a lot of people are and have been waiting for this update to happen in Global Opera Omnia, and now we know that here on the 25th it is actually going to happen. So as always, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for future content. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's talk about the three characters getting their LD boards and their Crystal level 80s. So first off, we're going to start off with Cloud. Now Cloud's true memories extend. When dealing a critical hit, he starts with a 3-turn special effect called Cloudy Wolf. Cloudy Wolf, what that does is it increases the HP damage dealt by 20%, and he also gains a 20% increase in max brave up and physical attack up. Now whenever he uses Blade Beam, it now becomes a 3-hit AoE range brave attack plus single target HP attack delivered twice, and on the second HP attack it'll do splash damage to other targets, and he also gives himself an increase in brave potency by 60%. Now for Lightning, she got a small change with her LD extension. The Shadowless Flash Extend, whenever she is using her LD ability Crushing Blow, it increases the brave potency by 80%. It increases the brave by 20% HP damage dealt after her first attack. Now we're going to talk about Squall's rework. Squall with his Solid Barrel ability gained an additional 2 uses, now with a max usage count of 9. When you are using Solid Barrel or Solid Barrel Plus, Squall now does 50% splash damage to non-targets. When you are using Solid Barrel, it becomes a 3-hit melee brave plus an AoE melee brave attack plus single target HP attack. But when you are using Solid Barrel Plus, it becomes a 4-hit melee brave attack plus HP attack. Then he increases his own brave by 10% of the HP damage, followed by an AoE melee brave attack plus single target HP attack. His Renzo Kukin, his skill 2, now gain an additional use from 1 to 4 with a max usage count of 9. And when you are using Renzo Kukin Plus, the Stolen Overflow has been increased from 100% to 120%. Finally, we're going to talk about Squall's LD extension. With his Rough Divide extend at the start of the quest, he starts off with an 8-turn buff called Roaring Hammer 1. Now with the Roaring Hammer extra effect, as it starts increasing, the HP damage dealt gets increased by 20%. When you are using his Rough Divide LD ability, the total brave potency is increased by 80%. While the Roaring Hammer is active, it triggers a follow-up attack on any single HP attack that you deal with, and it is a 5-hit AoE melee brave attack plus single target HP attack, which deals 80% HP splash damage to other targets. So overall, the three characters really got what they needed, especially Squall. Squall definitely got the better of the three because of the small rework that he got, but especially now with him having a follow-up on any of his HP attacks just really makes him shine. And there are plenty of showcases, especially by a certain Stimpy, who showcases Squall in a lot of Lufenia fights. Like, he tries his very best to make it so that Squall is usable in many Lufenia fights. And not only that, I mean, like, there are other showcases that you'll probably be fine with Cloud, you'll find some with Lightning, but they've also got what they needed as well with their LD abilities dealing more damage, because we're gonna slowly and, you know, bit by bit, we're gonna start getting into Lufenia fights where that extra damage really does matter, and it'll help out in being able to defeat future Lufenia fights that are coming up. Now, of course, I can't really name a lot of these Lufenia fights that'll be coming up here in the next few months, because I mean, like, there is so much to every single Lufenia fight. But just know that if you have pulled for for any of these 3 characters in the past, you are not going to regret it now, because you are definitely going to see some big differences between all 3 of them. But mainly Squall is definitely the top dog out of the 3 from this start dash banner. So overall though, I mean, they definitely got what they deserved, and they have caught up and are right back up to where they should be in Global Opera. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you guys feel, if you guys are excited for their LD extensions, the Crystal level 80, etc, etc. I know that Lightning already has hers, but I mean, we kind of just throw that in there just for the hell of it, because I mean, you know, every character nowadays is level 80, so why not just continue saying that, hey, they're getting the Crystal level 80, but mainly for all 3 of these characters, they're getting the LD boards, LD extension, so on and so forth. So but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you guys are most excited for whenever the Star Dash banners does release, and if you are going to be pulling on said banner, because I know that a lot of people decided to hold off on the initial releases of some of the 3 characters that you see on the screen right now, which, you know, to each their own. I mean, I personally did not wait, because I knew that it's for me, the way that I see it, it's always a future good investment if you know what you're pulling for now. So but other than that though, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully it was informative for you. Like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I will catch you guys in my next video.